Yo, what's goody? I am Wavy. Second video of the night, so if you enjoy the content over here, please hit that subscribe button. It goes a far way for the channel. Drop a like, drop a comment, join the conversation. Let me know what y'all thinking, and now let's get to it. All right, so last year, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark played each other in the national championship, where the LSU Tigers beat the Iowa Hawkeyes for the championship. All right. There was a whole thing in the media, on the social medias about this. This is going to be Angel Reese doing Caitlin Clark's celebration in front of her. And, you know, there was a whole backlash on social media and everything. And all year long, you know, there's been so many angles to this story. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, that this is going to be a showdown for years to come, that we're going to see them playing each other in the WNBA, you know, but this time around, Caitlin and the Iowa Hawkeyes got the best of the LSU Tigers. She put up 41 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists with 9 3-pointers. I watched like most of the second half. She was putting up some deep threes, yo. Like she was cooking. All right. So this is gonna be Iowa Hawkeyes fans celebrating after Angel Reese got fouled out. I believe it was like inside 7 minutes. She fouled out of the game, so she was done. All right. And then what's funny is right after she went out, this girl right here, Stokey, was going up court. And, you know, she wasn't even turned around, and she runs into into one of the LSU players, and she's fouled out. So it's like, you know, it was funny to me because LSU got a lot of calls, and a lot of fouls were called on the Hawkeyes, where, you know, it wasn't much. But meanwhile, the Hawkeyes, they were on the ground the whole second half. They were on the ground. You see them get a hand check during shots, no calls made. You know, it is what it is, but this is going to be them after. All right, this is Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark right here where they embrace, you know. And, you know, it's good. It's a great for the sport, but, you know, I know y'all are probably like, Wavy, this is not a sports channel. What are you here talking about? All right, well, prior to the game actually beginning, after pregame warm-ups, when it's time for, usually the protocol goes for the National Anthem to be sung, this is where I thought it was something I wanted to talk about. The Iowa Hawkeyes are still out there, the Lady Hawkeyes, and the Lady Tigers have gone into the locker room. All right, let's check out the clip. All right, so as you can see, the Star Spangled Banner's being sung. These are all of the Hawkeyes over here, and you know the other side is empty. Let me just start by saying I wanted LSU to win this game. I had been keeping up with the social medias and all that, and I liked how Angel Reese, she won last year. She talked her shit. You know, it is what it is. I wanted them to win again. You know, I'm a SEC fan, all of that. But I didn't like this. And I actually found out about this during the game. All right, because during the game, I'm like LSU. And I go to social media and I see this, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't know why in this country is such a problem for us to fly our flag and show reverence and honor to our flag of our country that we live in. All right, it's not the most perfect place on the world, you know, in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, you know, it doesn't have its mistakes. Even if you want to say, with the illegals coming here, you know, and they have money that black people have been asking for reparations for. So, okay, regardless, I get that. And that could even go another way, because a lot of these places that wanted these illegals here vote along the same way that a lot of black people do. So that's a whole different conversation, but let's keep it on the flag. Why in this country can't we, you know, fly our flag? And let's get down to how the teams look. You know what I'm saying? If you could tell it out over here, this is LSU. It's a bunch of sisters. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this is clear. This is as clear as a full team photo as I could get. But it's a bunch of sisters. You know what I'm saying? You probably got one Hispanic or biracial chick looking over here or something. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? They're all sisters. Versus, this is going to be Iowa over here. And never mind they have the black brims on their caps. But these are all white girls. You know what I'm saying? Never mind on optics, how it looks and stuff like that. But this could have been used as an opportunity for them to come together and kind of like squash the beef or, you know, all of that on a big stage. On a big stage where it could have, you know, on optics, it could have looked great to not only young girls looking at the game, but also the country's looking at the game. Everybody's been keeping up with these two and wanted to see these two. We would have rather see them in the championship as opposed to in the Elite Eight for a ticket to the Final Four. Yes, we would have rather see them in the championship, but you know, I just don't know. I guess in this country you could fly the flag of every country in your Twitter profiles, take pictures with them, fly it outside your home, on your car. It's okay. Fly flags of different communities, all that's fine. But to fly an American flag is a problem. Like that's you know. But I'm a first generation American, so I feel a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little bit more humble when it comes to this country. I wouldn't be here, like I've said on this channel before. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for America. This is where my parents met each other. You know what I'm saying? This is all I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been to where my parents come from, and I'm glad I didn't have to be raised there. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever, maybe my values are different from people there, whatever, but I just couldn't imagine myself living there versus America, along with our rights. But let's continue. All right, so this was, I believe that this is Van Wild. This was after Clark put up a deep three on her. She was like, damn, I ain't got no answers for her. All right, and then here goes Angel Reese right here again. No answers for her. She just hot tonight. So, Caitlin Clark breaks Diana Taurasi's NCAA tournament record for career three-pointers. All right, so congrats to her tonight. But Angel Reese right now, to me, has all the bragging rights because she still has won the ring. You know what I'm saying? And this is just the ticket to the Final Four. So Caitlin Clark still has to secure the ring for me in order to win the beef. You know what I'm saying? Because Angel Reese talked her shit. It was on the biggest stage. You know what I'm saying? It was in the national championship, whereas this one is not quite there yet. And as she said in her post-game interview, you know, she still's got more way to go. So, but she did break Diana Taurasi's record, who's a Husky, which will bring me to this one. You know, she still got to get through the Lady Huskies, who are currently right now battling USC. So she's still, and I got to get back to watching that one. So hopefully they can pull through. Still got to get through a few more teams before we could definitively say when it comes down to the Angel Reese Caitlin Clark beef, who won? Because you know Reese still got the ring, but however you feel about it, the main point of this video was mainly to highlight, you know, them walking out on the anthem. You know, I didn't like that. I felt like that was very disrespectful to the flag, to the country, especially at this time in point in time. Like with all the stuff going on externally and internally in this country, like we need to be able to form some sort of unity, you know, and it would have been great for them to go out here, like I said, on this stage and to show people, you know, hey, you know, we're bigger than this, and, you know, it's bigger than the game, and, you know, at the end of the day, that they're women trying to advance their sports for young girls coming up, and, you know, fuck all the black, white, you know, where you from shit. Like, come on, man, we all bleed the same. We all, you know, if they cut us open, we all look the same. In 100 years, our skeletons are going to be in the ground. They all going to look the same. They not going to know who was this, who was that. Like, you know, it would have been great if we could just come together under the flag. But I'm not going to attack these young women too much longer because at the end of the day, they're both all these women involved in these organizations are doing their thing and showcasing their ability at their levels, and on their road to secure a championship for the legacies of both themselves and their schools. So I commend them to that. I just didn't like this part of it. I didn't think this was tasteful. And I like that the Iowa Hawkeyes won as a result of this, because I wasn't for it. But either way, however y'all feel about it, I'm interested to know in the comments. Join the conversation. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, till next one, y'all stay wavy.